What we're going to do is create what's called an armature. An armature is the skeleton for a sculpture. We're going to do this out of aluminum foil. I'm going to tear off a chunk of aluminum foil. And with this first chunk, you're going to create the body and the legs. So, first, squish up the body. And it's going to create kind of like a butterfly. Then, you're going to tear the butterfly wings in half, which are going to create 2 legs on this side and 2 legs on that side. So I just created that and then just squish them. Now I can shape these legs any way I want. So if I'm doing a 4-legged animal, I can just shape them down like that. Now this would be the skinniest 4-legged animal with no head and no tail. It'd be so sad. So what we do now is, the cool thing about aluminum foil is you can make it thick, or you could squish it really tight and make it really thin. Now we're trying to thicken this up, so we're going to make it nice and thick. So we get some more aluminum foil, and what we're going to do is we're just going to wrap that aluminum foil around the body, and don't squish it. Try not to squish it too much. And we're going to take some more of that aluminum foil. Aluminum foil tears really easily if you fold it, crease it, and then it tends to tear right along that fold. And now I'm just going to bunch that aluminum foil around the leg here. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Now see how that looks like that's too muscular there? I need to add some more here. So I just get a little bit of aluminum foil. And I'm going to bunch it around that space right there. And I'm going to do the same thing for these 2 back legs here. And I got a little bit too big of a piece, so I just fold and crease. Go. Now, most animals, their back legs actually go forward and then back like that. So those are my back legs of my animal. And then these are the front legs of my animal. And if you want to add feet, a little piece of aluminum foil, wrap it around the ankle of the animal and bring it forward like that. That's the thing about aluminum foil, is it doesn't, if you just try to stick the foot on there, it's just going to fall off. So you actually have to wrap it around something, like in this case the ankle. And there's the little foot. Okay. Or actually, I'm sorry, I had that backwards. Animal legs bend backwards and then forwards. Like that. People legs bend forwards and backwards. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to add the head. Now remember what I said is if you just stick it on there, try to stick a ball on there, it will just fall off. So you have to actually wrap it around the back. This is kind of like the spine. And when you wrap it around the back, you're going to just wrap it around the back, and then you're just going to kind of push that aluminum foil up and create the neck. Then you can create the head. Like folding the head into the shape that you want. In my case, it's going to be a horse. And I need a tail for my horse. So I'm going to get a skinny piece. Again, you have to wrap it around the back first and sort of lift it up, and then you can create the tail. Now, horse legs tend to be really muscular right there, and their bodies tend to be more muscular here. So I'm going to add some more muscles to this. Alright, now this should look like the skeleton of your animal. Okay, and that pretty much looks like the skeleton of a horse. If you want to look at pictures of animals, I've got the animal books over there in the free draw area and other pictures of animals. Sometimes that's good for a point of reference on what you're trying to look for. Also, you need to make sure that your animal actually does stand up. That'll be a great way for you to tell if it's proportional. My animal stood up, so that's good. Then you're going to get a piece of tape. Crayon, you can write your name. And your class code, 5-whatever. And you're just going to tape it right onto your animal. That way we can pass it out next week.